When I first started looking in this area to build, I was a little unsure about the area. But then as I kept coming here and looking at houses that were being built, I realized that, you know, this was a good place. And since I bought this house, there's some private individuals who have built homes on several of the streets and sold them new homes. Of course, they're keeping the same context as the Gate District.
No, I don't agree with that. This neighborhood is just that they just SLU is buying out everything to Compton. Everything going back the other way, the homes, the new homes they're putting in, like I say, is for rich people, doctors, lawyers, and stuff like that. You get a woman with 5 kids, she can't get in one of them houses. So she had to go, I guess, somewhere farther north in a rundown neighborhood and rent a building where the ceiling's falling down on her and everything else. But somebody with 4 or 5 kids, talking about getting in one of them new houses, they probably couldn't afford to get in it.
I think there's a lot of families too, more families than when I first moved here, with school-age children, which is always a good sign. What drew me to the Gate District for the most part was the incentives to move here. The houses were reasonably priced and they're tax abated for 10 years, which makes a tremendous difference. I pay like $57 a year in taxes for 10 years.
I want a job right here in the neighborhood where I could cross the street and be at my job. I would never be late, you know. This building here, I've been in this neighborhood all my life. If I came here to apply for a job here, I'd never get it. But if somebody come from St. Charles or Chesterfield and apply for a job here, they would get it. So this building is not really helping the neighborhood as far as people that need a job in this neighborhood.
I'm glad that they keep the buildings and turn them into something. Directly behind me on across Lafayette is the old Immaculate Conception grade school, which they turned that into apartments. And I've never been inside, but some of my friends live there, and they say they did a wonderful job, and they just love living there.
Condemn, refix them up, and let some of the people that lived in this neighborhood stay in this neighborhood, you know?
The old food liner on Jefferson has been a highly discussed element ever since I've lived here. I mean, I think when I first moved here, it was still open. There's been all kinds of plans rumored.
The Bacon Supermarket, it's a shame that big old building's sitting there empty. Now, Larry Rice talk about he need a place for the homeless people. Why don't they donate that building to him, let him turn it into a homeless shelter?
The president of the Gate District, he has worked closely with, he tried to get a Trader Joe's, he tried to get Whole Foods.
Why don't they give him that building?
Small business, commercial type ventures moving into this, because I think that's kind of what makes it a neighborhood. The city of St. Louis has always had neighborhood, even the tavern. That was a social meet. And there's Garavaglia on the corner here of, which used to be a booming market. Unfortunately, it's closed. It's been closed for quite a while. No, I would like to see that. No, there's a diner down on Compton. They have soul food, and it's very popular. But having a mixture of that would be, I think, would be good. Make it more of a neighborhood. The Gate District is obviously a mixture of keeping the good houses and 2 and 4 families, and then building new houses. So it's a good combination. It's still city living, but you can have a new house if you desire. Some people don't want a new house; they want a house with more character.
I just let the system go the way it want to go,